appreciate welcome back. Before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, welcome back. It is another Saturday morning. So many things are taking place, man. And there's a lot of sales out there. If you can, man, we have a lot of these department stores. They're having some sales. So if you in need of new boots, new shoes, new hiking shoes, anything, man, you want to check on the websites, man. I'm talking about 50% off of some nice active wear, sports wear. If you're into that stuff, you like hiking, bike riding, stuff like that. I caught a couple of deals. All right, let's get into some of these articles, man. But before I get started, man, I'm not sure if you have any kids or stuff like that, man. You got to watch, if you have young children, man, you got to really supervise your children on these websites, man. You got to go in there and see what they're looking at, man. This is out of Baltimore, Maryland, man. We have a Instagram account that's calling for mayhem. It's posting stuff like link up at a certain time at the local mall and create mayhem. You know, and some of the stuff that it had posted on the Instagram account was have fun, bring all the drama, see your ops, pluck them. And we're not talking about pluck them like literally. We're talking about literally punching somebody in their face. Dress up. Don't come with a pony. Don't come with a ponytail. It's saying F the police. This is some of the stuff, man, that these younger generations, man. And I'm looking at it, and then when I clicked on the video, you see hundreds of kids, man, at the mall just fighting. I mean, just fighting. You know, one police officer was hurt. I mean, come on, man. What's going on, man? Now I see why other countries are banning this stuff, man. They're banning Instagram. They're banning TikTok and all this old other stuff, man. Because believe it or not, they're not worried about you no more. They're not worried about the adults. They are after the children. I'm telling you, they are after the children. Everything is directed towards the children. Let me read you another news article. This is out of this is a Wyoming couple. It says parents reportedly suing school district after it allegedly helped secretly transition their child. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, what's going on, man? You got the schools working against the parents. You have the schools just you are, listen, right now, I'm not sure how old some of you are, man. But if you're in your early 40s, late 40s and up, man, you are witnessing a transition over, man. You are witnessing, I'm telling you, man, this sucker is changing. Everything, all the morals and all the respect, you know, everything that you grew up on to make you, man, they are changing that, man. You are witnessing the end of everything, man. You know, kids don't have no respect for their parents, no respect for the elders, beating up teachers. I just saw, this was out of, was it South Carolina or North Carolina, man? The young lady, you know, the teacher took her phone in class. Now, we didn't have any phones when I was going to school, you know? But if you had something in the class that was disrupting the class or you were losing focus, the teacher would take it and confiscate it, and then you would get it back at the end of the day. Or at the end of the class. No, this student approached the teacher and then had the audacity to try to strike her. Like try to pop her up. I mean, the teacher jumped on her, and it was just a big scuffle in the classroom. But this is the time we're in, man. We have kids are actually bucking on the parents, bucking on the older adults. They don't care, man. They do not care. And this, I'm telling you, man, whatever is going on, man, in social media, where your kids is losing focus, they showing more focus on that phone. I think you need to go on there, man, and see what's going on, man. Don't just let your kid just take the phone and just watch some of this garbage, because they posting stuff like meet up at the school. If you see your ops, pluck them. No care for law enforcement. It is out of control, man. It is out of control. And then we have another news article out of Baltimore City. Check this one out. Baltimore City fire truck stolen. 2 fire department injured. Officials injured. It says a 30-year-old man was experiencing a behavioral issue. You're stealing a fire truck. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, man. It is just out of control, man. Out of control. Let's move over to Philadelphia. We have a crisis in Kensington. This is out of Fox News. And residents are fed up, man. Addicts leaning over all over the place, man. It is just horrible, man. It is just a mess down there. I mean, you can't believe it. You go down there, you're going to think you're in a war zone. You are going to think you are in a war zone. I'm talking about people laying around, man, using drugs, bending over, slanted over. It is a total mess, man. And it's like they're not doing anything to correct it. And I used to hang around Philly, Broad Street, South Street, back in the day, man. Philly was always Philly. But man, it is just a mess. It is a total disaster. Crime is just, it's taking over, man. It is just taking over. So you got to be careful when you're out there. If you work in these inner cities, even if you still living in inner cities, man, it's time to pack up, man. It is time to pack up and get yourself out of the cities, man. The wolves are taking over, man. Too much drugs, man. They pumping the drugs, man. You got to get away from that, man. You got to get your kids away from that type of environment. You don't have to stay there. America is a big country. You don't have to stay in that one location. Trust me, I came from the city. And you talking about crime. And I used to think crime back then was out of control. Man, crime is on steroids now. Man, them suckers are juicing. Everyone's juicing up. That's what it seems like. The stuff that you would think people wouldn't do, man, they're doing it. I'm talking about broad daylight events. They're not waiting till the sun go down. Stuff is just happening randomly. The man, not to switch subjects, but the man in Florida, situations like that. Young men and young women knocking on doors, getting shot at just for knocking on the door. Carjackings. And you think it's going to get better? We got banks collapsing, and you think it's going to get better? You know, when I was younger, we used to ask each other, man, what do you want to wish for? What do you want to wish? Oh, yeah, I want to live forever. Oh, I want to be a billionaire and all that. Nah, man. Nah. I take that back. Is that wish I want to live forever? No. You can keep this crap. You can keep it. America is jacked up, man. Look who you have in office. He don't know if he coming or going. And we all see what's taking place. We see what's taking place. They setting it up for another letdown. But if you're out there, man, just and you're delivering food, or if you're doing anything where you have to come in contact with someone else and their resident, like salesmen and stuff like that, if you're selling insurance, man, you got to be careful when you're knocking on someone's door. People are getting shot. People are getting dragged into the residence and assaulted. If you got kids out there, you got to sit down and have conversations with them. Women out there, you can't be jogging alone. You can't go out for that morning jog and just say, "Oh, I'm gonna take little poopy with me." No, you got to start switching up certain things, man. This world is changing. And you cannot do that old stuff. You can't be caught up in time. Everything is changing. The food you eat is all jacked up. So many people are having health issues. I ain't never seen so many Americans obese, just obese, walking around. Don't want to get right, man. Like I said, it's only going to be a selective few, man. It's only going to be a selective few. Because they put things in place where you get trapped in the snares. It's just like a trap. You want to catch deers, rabbits, and stuff. You put snares and traps down. The population is growing. So what you do? Oh, damn, we got to get rid of some of these people. Well, everybody can't make it. So we're going to put traps. We're going to put traps down for them. We're going to populate the cities with drugs, with guns. Oh, that's not it. We're going to keep pumping that crazy stuff into the social media accounts, the fake accounts. Come on, man. We got to snap out of it. People are focused on the wrong things. Kids are just doing anything. They're doing anything. Anytime you beating up your own parents, you beating up your teachers. I mean, come on, man. And we talking about other stuff, man. Sports. How much this quarterback got. How much they paying a quarterback. And you got people on the streets homeless. You giving someone $200 and something million to run up and down the field. But you got people all laying all over the streets. Drug addicts. Crime out of control. They don't know what to do with the juveniles. And we just spending money. We all across the world, man, just spending money. Like I said, man, you witnessing, you are definitely witnessing a transition. We're done, man. Everything that we grew up on. I'm talking about far as all the old stuff you knew, man, is they're erasing it. They not worried about you. Like I said, they not worried about you. They're coming after the young ones. So, man, you got to, if you got young ones, man, you got to take them up under your wing, man. You have to take them up under your wing, especially if you got them 6 years old and up, man. Once they get to adulthood, you can give them advice. Well, man, they gonna do what they want to do. But while they're young, you got to take them up under your wing. Because this world is changing. And I'm out. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.